Hello, everybody. Say hello. Whoop, easy, easy. Say hello to Gia, everybody. Easy, good girl. Whoop, whoop, yeah. Oh, easy, easy. I just walked in. She's very happy to see me. Easy, Gia spots. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a pretty girl. I hate to have to do this 2 weeks in a row, but yes, this is an upload from my old channel. But the good news is we're all set to go for the month of October, where I will be doing a ranking series. So yes, we got 2 re-uploads in a row, but for the entire month of October, you're going to be getting a month-long ranking series of my favorite 90s horror movies, so just be ready for that. This was a re-upload of my review of The Stuff from my old channel, and this was done shortly after Larry Cohen died, so I did this as a little tribute to Larry Cohen. So hope you enjoy the re-upload and get ready for the month of October. Until then, let's see if we can get Gia on camera again. Oh yeah, there's Gia. Hey Gia, whoop, whoop, easy. Easy, happy girl. Easy. Well, enjoy the video. Oh, hi. Hi. This video is dedicated to Larry Cohen.
Watch it, Alan, I'm shooting.
The Stuff. So, Larry Cohen passed away on March 23rd, and I wanted to make a video in honor of one of the most underrated directors in horror and exploitation, as well as one of my favorites. Not only did he direct some great horror movies, as well as some horror movies that were unique to the genre, but he also made one of the best blaxploitation films ever, Black Caesar. So today we're going to talk about my favorite movie by Larry Cohen, The Stuff.
Great taste for today, tastes great every way, can't get enough of the stuff.
The Stuff.
The story begins with a group of miners working in, well, a mine. As they're working, this strange substance comes bubbling up from under the ground. So naturally, they decide to taste it, and it tastes very good. Of course. We flash forward, and this goo, now called The Stuff, is being sold to the population and is the #1 dessert in the country. People have become obsessed with The Stuff. It's so damn addicting that people can't stop eating it, and it's putting other snack companies out of business. What would you do in that situation? Well, you would do what the ice cream and cookie companies do in this movie, hire a private investigator to find out the secret ingredient of the stuff. But our private investigator, David Mo Rutherford, discovers that the stuff is actually a living organism that wants people to eat it so it can take over their bodies.
Okay, lethal hands, kill the door.
Watch out for spinners. I always knock first.
I fucking love this movie. It's the right amount of ridiculous, but not in a so bad it's good way. You can tell that everyone involved in this movie was very self-aware of how silly this idea was. Yeah, the movie is a commentary on consumerism and how people give their lives to fads, but still, even though this movie is trying to say something, it's not taking itself seriously at all. I mean, come on, would you hear the plot of this movie, a killer dessert tries to take over the world, and think that it was going for high-class art?
No, Ben! I'll find more!
The 2 best characters in this movie are the detective Mo Rutherford and this kid named Jason. Mo's played by Michael Moriarty. He was in a lot of Larry Cohen's movies, including It's Alive, Q the Winged Serpent, and Return to Salem's Lot. Now, why do they call him Mo?
Because every time people give me money, I always want more.
Well, okay. He's one of those characters that's a bit of an asshole, but has a lot of good intentions. You can't help but like the guy, even though he's kind of full of himself. He also talks in this sort of mumbly way, which adds to his enjoyment as a character.
Oh, this is some place you got here, fellas. This is, gosh, that's a sweaty palm. That's two sweaty palms. Let me feel. That's another sweaty palm.
Then there's Jason. He's the kid who starts to pick up on the fact that there's something up with the stuff. His family has already been taken over by the stuff, and they're trying to make him the next victim. He's the voice of the audience. Everything we know, he finds out. One of his best moments is when he runs to the grocery store and tries to warn everybody about the stuff.
Security to file 7B.
Death to the stuff! One of the more tense moments in the movie is when Jason's family is trying to get him to eat the stuff. You feel for the kid as he realizes that his family are no longer the people that he knew, and they're out to get him. But he comes up with a clever and funny way to get out of the situation. He dumps the stuff down the toilet and fills the carton up with shaving cream. Of course, this means he has to eat the shaving cream. We get a good chase sequence as Jason escapes his family and meets up with Mo, and we also get one of the funniest lines in the movie.
I kinda just threw up in your car.
I know.
I'm sorry. I mean,
That's all
I just
right.
ate shaving cream.
Well, everybody has to eat shaving cream once in a while.
I love that line. It fits the tone of this movie. Good old campy fun. You get some good effects work in the stuff. There is one moment where there's this green screen effect that looks kind of hokey, but for the most part, the effects work is very solid. There's this great moment in the movie where a lackey of the stuff gets pinned to the wall by the stuff. The way they got this effect is using the same rotating room effect that they used in Nightmare on Elm Street. We also get some entertaining commercials on the stuff. Remember that this organism is taking over human bodies, so it's able to infiltrate a lot of aspects of American culture, including fashion.
And I want you to feed each other the stuff, both with nice smiles on your face.
The stuff is the hit thing in society, so the stuff has to be everywhere. I know that sounds strange, but think about it. How often has a fad consumed every aspect of a person's life? You remember Beanie Babies? When I was growing up, those damn things were everywhere. Kids were bringing them to school, and even adults were buying them as an investment. Tickle Me Elmo? People were killing each other to get a hold of those things. Pokemon is still a big thing now, and don't even get me started on Furbies. Those things were made by the devil. So, yes, the commentary on fads taking people over kinda has some merit.
Is that dinner?
We're dieting. I've lost 5 pounds already this week, and I've never felt better.
Why are you talking like you're on a commercial?
Here, Jason. Take some.
And I have to give this movie credit for being one of the most original horror movies I've seen. How many of you people have seen a movie about a killer dessert that wants you to eat it so it can take over your body? It's like a mix between body horror, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and The Blob. You get equal parts monster movie and invasion movie. The stuff can either absorb you or take you over. I'm gonna miss Larry Cohen. He was such a unique director in the horror genre. Please, go check out the stuff. And while you're at it, watch some other movies by Larry Cohen. Let's send this guy off by showing his movies some love. Now, this is usually the part in the video where I ask you guys a question and ask you to comment down below, but I'm not going to do that today. What I like to do in my tribute videos is raise a glass to the person that we've lost. So please, if you will, I'm going to raise a glass to Larry Cohen. Please pause this video and grab a glass so that you can join me. We're gonna miss you, Larry. I loved your unique take on horror movies. The genre will not be the same without you. But we will continue to enjoy your films, and I will continue to try to turn people on to your movies. Rest in peace, Larry.